Unit conversion. Using conversion factors. Being able to convert from one kind of unit to another in chemistry is extremely important. It's a basic skill that you need to be able to solve various different chemical problems. 3 bunches of bananas, each with 3 bananas, gives us a total of 9 bananas. Bunches and bananas, these are really just 2 different types of units that we can use to measure the same things. Being able to convert from bunches to bananas is relatively easy when we just look at the problem. What's more difficult is to do this mathematically using equations rather than visually. Let's start out by looking at the relationship between these 2 types of units. 1 bunch, in this case, is equal to 3 bananas. We can use this to convert from bunches to bananas. We call this a conversion factor. A conversion factor is expressed as a fraction. We can come up with 2 different conversion factors. We can have 1 bunch per 3 bananas, or we can have 3 bananas per 1 bunch. Either of these conversion factors is useful. In this particular case where we're going to try and convert from bunches to bananas, we want to make sure that our final units are in units of bananas. So we use the conversion factor with bananas on the top. So let's go through the calculation. We start off with 3 bunches, and then we use our conversion factor. We multiply by 3 bananas and divide by 1 bunch. The bunches cancel with each other. That means that we are left with just units of bananas. When we multiply this out, we have 3 times 3 with units of bananas, so we get 9 bananas. This is a basic unit conversion. All other unit conversions are just more complicated versions of this. Now let's take a look at determining how many pounds of bananas we have. We're going to need some relationships to start off so we can build our conversion factors. Well, an average banana weighs about 180 grams. So our first relationship is 1 banana equals 180 grams. Grams are a metric unit and pounds are an imperial unit, an English unit. We're going to need a conversion factor that gets us from grams to pounds. To do this, we're going to go through ounces. We know that 1 ounce is equal to 28.35 grams. And we know that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. So we have these 3 relationships. 1 banana is approximately 180 grams, 1 ounce is equal to 28.35 grams, and 1 pound is 16 ounces. Try pausing the video and seeing if you can figure out how many pounds of bananas we have. The first thing you need to do is to make a plan. We have our relationships, but we need to make a path, a conversion path, to get from grams of bananas to pounds of bananas. Our conversion pathway is going to start off with bananas. We can use our relationship with the number of grams to convert to grams. We can take the relationship between ounces and grams and convert from grams to ounces. And then finally, we can go from ounces to pounds. We have our conversion path and we have our relationships at the top right. We can use these to build the conversion factors that we need as we move through our solution. So we start off with our 9 bananas. We need to convert the bananas into grams. Our relationship between bananas and grams is shown on the top right here. We want grams to be on the top and bananas to be on the bottom, so it cancels. So we write multiplied by 180 grams divided by 1 banana. This means that bananas cancel. Our next step is to go from grams to ounces. We want ounces to be on the top and we want grams to cancel. So we're going to multiply by 1 ounce and divide by 28.35 grams. Here, grams cancels with grams. The next step is to convert from ounces to pounds. We know that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces, so we need pounds to be on the top, so that we're left with pounds once the ounces cancel, and ounces on the bottom. Multiplying by 1 pound and divided by 16 ounces, our ounces cancel. This gives us only units of pounds, which is our target unit. We can now go through and do the calculation, which is 9 multiplied by 180 divided by 28.35 divided by 16. This is 3.57 pounds. Now we can figure out how much they cost. Pause the video and give it a try. Remember to figure out your conversion path first. So here's the answer. We have 3.57 pounds of bananas, and we know they cost 79 cents per pound. We want pounds to cancel, so we put cents on the top and pounds on the bottom. Then we need to convert into dollars. We know that $1 has 100 cents. We want dollars to be our final unit, so we put dollars on the top, put cents on the bottom to cancel. Then we're left with the only units being dollars. We can now go through and do our calculation. 3.57 multiplied by 79 divided by 100 is equal to $2.82. You should now have a good idea of what a unit conversion is and how to do one. The concept of a unit conversion is relatively simple. It's the math side of things that usually gets people confused. If you follow the same procedure that I've showed you in this video, determining a conversion pathway, and then going through making sure that you cancel your units as you go along, you'll be sure to get the right answer.